After a disappointing 3-8 start to the season, the Dallas Mavericks have decided to part ways with General Manager Nico Harrison, a move many fans have been calling for since the Luka Doncic trade 9 months ago. The governor of the Mavs, the team owner Patrick Dumont, issuing a statement just a few minutes ago. Dumont calling this an open letter to Mavs fans, saying no one with the Mavs organization is happy with the start of this season and that he shares the high expectations for the team with the fans, then announcing his decision to part ways with Nico Harrison. Fox 4's Mike Ducey joins us now live with how we got to this point. Mike?
Hi, Dion. Yeah, this is not a surprising move. Clearly, word had been leaked for days now that this was coming, and the Mavs go ahead and make the move here this morning. As you mentioned, Patrick Dumont and the Mavericks confirming that Nico Harrison is out as general manager. And I do think it's a case, maybe a rare case, but a case where fan outrage is what led to this. Whenever you went to a Mavs game, there were signs, Fire Nico signs. There were Luka jerseys, Luka Laker jerseys scattered throughout American Airlines Center. That combined with a bad start for this team, and you know the writing was on the wall that Nico Harrison was going to be fired. It was just a matter of time. As it turns out, that time was this morning during a meeting with Patrick Dumont. Two other members of the front office, Michael Finley and Matt Riccardi, now are leading basketball operations, at least for the time being. As you mentioned, Patrick Dumont, the Mavs governor, that's his title. In effect, he's the face and the voice for the ownership group, did issue that open letter to Mavericks fans. And Dion, as you mentioned, it read in part that nobody associated with the Mavs is happy with the start of what they hoped would be a promising season. Dumont adding it's his responsibility to act, and with that in mind, he's made the decision to part ways with Nico Harrison. Dumont saying he understands the profound impact these difficult last months have had on Mavs fans. Please know that he's fully committed to the success of the Mavericks. He thanks the fans for their support and for holding ownership accountable, and for the Mavs fans' passion and patience. I'm not sure about the patience at this point. Let's take you through some of how we got here, all right? The Nico Harrison timeline, if you will. Longtime Nike executive with strong connections to the NBA. He was hired by Mark Cuban in June of 21 as GM. Same time Jason Kidd came on as head coach. They went to the Western Finals in 22, the NBA Finals in 24. Cuban then sold a majority of the team to the Adelson Group, including Dumont there in late 23. Then 9 months ago, the trade that absolutely rocked the NBA and the sports world as Luka Doncic was traded to the Lakers. The Fire Nico mantra began to grow. Now, it's worth noting and remembering that Dumont signed off on that trade. It wouldn't have happened if Patrick Dumont and the ownership group didn't want it to happen. They allowed it to happen, and Luka now is with the Lakers and having an MVP caliber season early on. The Mavs then miraculously win the draft lottery and the right to take Cooper Flagg, the All-American from Duke, which they did. But in spite of that, the start has been rough as the Mavs have lost 8 of their first 11 games. They're 14th in the standings out of 15 teams in the Western Conference. And last night, you've probably seen this by now, as Dumont sat courtside, a young Mavericks fan who earlier had made an obscene gesture toward Dumont felt the need to apologize to Patrick Dumont. They went on to have a conversation, and the young fan went on to tell reporters that Dumont expressed regret over the Luka trade, talked about the fact that he needed to make this up to Mavericks fans, and maybe in Dumont's mind anyway, today's move, firing Nico Harrison, is the first step in that direction. Again, Nico out as Mavericks general manager 9 months after trading away one of the great players in Mavericks franchise history. Luka Doncic, a Laker now, and Nico Harrison no longer a Maverick. Dion?
So much to unpack. I look forward to your coverage. Mike, thanks. Well, stay updated on this story using the Fox Local app. It's free to download. We'll continue our Mavs coverage throughout the day.